John Mather, who is a senior astrophysicist in the Observational Cosmology Laboratory at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center. His research centers on infrared astronomy and cosmology, and he played a crucial role in the Cosmic Background Explorer experiment, or COBE, which discovered the primordial density fluctuations that eventually collapsed to form galaxies and all of the structure we see today. For this work, he shared the Nobel Prize in Physics in 2006. He's also very actively involved with the Center for Excellence in Education. He became a member of the Board of Trustees in 2008 and was featured as keynote speaker at the Center's 2009 Congressional Luncheon.
I would like to speak to the people who are future Nobelists here. Some of you are. You probably don't think that yet. And to the future Alfred Nobels that are here, because some of you are those. He did. I wanted to convey to you something of the experience of being in Stockholm to participate in the festivities, because it's so completely different from anything you would imagine in this country. For the first thing, when you arrive, you are treated as royalty. And when you arrive at the hotel, the paparazzi are pointing their cameras at your overnight whiskers. Another factor there is that you get to meet the king and queen. And I thought, well, golly, that's pretty special. Maybe we need kings and queens here. Another thing is that you get to have a banquet with the king and the queen. And I got to sit with the queen, who is lovely and very actually interested in charitable activities. That's what she does. So she goes down the great staircase into the banquet hall on the arm of the king. And this is pretty astonishing. You cannot imagine doing that sort of thing in this country, but we should. The banquet hall has brick walls inside. There are lights shining down on you from above, and there are 1,400 people crowded into this room, and it's a crowd. Well, this is the premier social occasion of the year for Scandinavia. Anyone who is anyone wants to be there. How the speech starts off. Your Majesties, Your Royal Highnesses, Your Excellencies, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor for George Smoot and me to accept the prize in physics this year for our work on the very first light, the incredibly intense heat radiation that filled the universe when it was young and still shines down on us with a microwatt per square meter even now. We are here with the members of the Cosmic Background Explorer science team who did this work with us, and with a few of the 1,600 other professionals at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center and Ball Aerospace who found a way to build what had never been built before, to find out what had never been known before. You might ask, why is light so important that it is the subject of 14 previous Nobel Prizes, including one for the discovery of this very same primeval radiation? That is like asking, why is there a universe to explore, or what was there before the Big Bang? Light gives us life through photosynthesis. It fills one of our only 5 senses. It lets us see back in time towards the cosmic Big Bang, and it helps us communicate with other sentient beings here on Earth and maybe in outer space, though the odds of finding those other beings are small. And now we are here in this beautiful northern city at a time of year when the light of the sun is hidden from us so much. We enjoy the fruits of science and engineering. We turn on the light wherever we go and marvel at the sweet mystery of life. George and I and the whole COBE team thank the Nobel Foundation for recognizing our work, and we are happy to say that by giving the Nobel Prizes, Sweden achieves far greater honor than we do. For all of us who worked on the COBE project and all of our families, we thank you with all our hearts.